And welcome. Hey there. What's up? Hey guys. How do people start off videos? Hey Revan. How do people start videos on YouTube?
I don't know.
He's the resident YouTube viewer, and if he doesn't know, nobody knows. It's the great unknowable unknown. Hey, say hey guys.
Hey guys.
He did it better than I would have. All right, today we're going to be discussing the 10-minute Get Shredded workout. Now, I see a lot of other YouTubers doing this, the whole like 10 minutes to get shredded, 10 minutes to get abs, 10 minutes to whatever. I see that a lot. And I thought, why not me? Why not me? I say that a lot. Why not me? I could do that. Why not me? That's why we're here, right? I see other YouTubers and I'm like, why not me? I could do that. I know that stuff. I could do that stuff, right? So, 10 minutes to get shredded workout. So in order to get shredded, to burn fat, right, you have to burn energy, because energy getting stored turns into fat. So in order to burn fat, you have to get rid of energy that is extra energy that gets stored. You have to get rid of it. Gone. That is the secret to weight loss. I know I'm not supposed to tell weight loss secrets. Yeah, it's just burning off energy that gets stored. So in order to burn off energy in 10 minutes, in order to burn fat in 10 minutes, you have to calculate how much energy you can burn off. So, to calculate that, you just have to figure out how much work you're doing. And work is calculated by force, which is the amount of force. You know, if you're squatting, it's a lot of force. If you're walking, not a lot of force. So, a lot of force, a little bit of force, and then distance covered. Usually when there's a lot of force squatting, there's not very much distance. But if there's a little bit of force like walking, there's a long distance. Typically speaking, the longer the distance is a lot easier to raise in the force, right? The force. I'm gonna put some Star Wars theme songs in here. I'm not editing the video. We don't do that around here because it takes too long. But yeah, so if you walk, you can usually cover a lot more distance than you can if you're squatting. Squatting is maybe a couple feet, whatever. It's not a lot of distance, but it's quite a bit of force. So you need to have it's balance. Burning calories is a balance. High force and usually not so much distance. Low force, usually a lot of distance. And so the idea is, if you're running and you go a long distance, or you're biking and you go a long distance, that's like the most amount of calories you're going to burn because it's the highest force combined with the highest amount of distance that you can cover. So the idea behind a high intensity interval cardio is to have a whole bunch of force and the distance is whatever. But the thing about that is usually it's really hard to burn as many people. I see people say, oh, you could burn 1,000 calories in 10 minutes. 1,000 calories for a 150-pound person is 10 miles of running. If you're a 300-pound person, that is a 5-mile run. If you weigh 300 pounds and you can go outright and run 5 miles, that's a lot of running for a 300-pound person. A 150-pound person running 10 miles is a lot of running. That's what 1,000 calories is. That's a lot of calories. So it's a lot of distance combined with a lot of force to burn 1,000 calories. So you got these people on here who burn 1,000 calories in 10 minutes. How do you suppose you're going to create so much force? I mean, this is like off the scale amount of force for a 10-minute period. You're just not. You're just not going to do it. I'll tell you, running, just go for a smooth 10-minute run and see how far you go. And then go and sprint and stop and sprint and stop for 10 minutes. And see if you cover the same amount of distance. You're just not going to. You're not going to. The best athletes in the world who can run 4 or 5-minute miles, if you tell them, hey, go sprint and then stop and then sprint and then stop, they're not going to cover that same distance. They're not going to run a mile in the same amount of time. It's just not going to happen. They cannot. You simply are not made to produce that much force and not enough force to create 1,000-calorie burn. So you see these people, there's a 10-minute workout that I did to get shredded. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So let's get into this. The average high-intensity interval workout, 150 calories. I know, seems like you heard that it was way higher. Oh, no, this guy said I could do 500. No. 150 calories is about what you're going to burn in a 10-minute high-intensity interval session because you go hard, a lot of force, and then you go really easy, a little bit of force, and the distance really never really is that high. So and even if you're sprinting, you're still not going that far. So really, 150 calories is about the best you're going to ask for in a 10-minute high-intensity interval workout. 150 calories. A pound of body fat is 3,500 calories approximately. Obviously, that math is not exact. So in order to burn 3,500 calories, 1 pound, you need to do 150 calorie workout 23 and 1/3 or 23.333333333 times. That's 1 pound. In other words, 150 calorie 10-minute workout, you would have to do 23 times in 1/3 and then an extra third, three extra minutes, whatever. That's how long it would take you to burn 1 pound. 23 10-minute hard-ass workouts. How about, that comes out to 3.8 hours of pretty hard work. 3.8. Now, we're going to get into the EPOC, the afterburn effect, right? I hear people say, oh no, because high-intensity interval cardio has an after-effect burn. It's about 15%. So let's go back to 3.5 hours. We're going to call it 3.5 hours. If you work out 7 days a week, that's just 30 minutes. 30 minutes of working out hard, going to get you about to your 3,500 calories with the EPOC added in. That's 3.5 hours of working out. That is not 10 minutes. And this is, we're talking about for 1 pound. Or you could do 5 workouts a day or a week, and you could do them for about 45 minutes. About the same. It's like 42 minutes, 45, 42, 45. Or you could do, there's all these different variations you could do of hard work. Or you could just do longer sessions of harder cardio, such go for a longer run. Go for a 20-minute run or a half an hour run or a half an hour bike ride or do more work, do more stuff. Or you could raise your daily amount of calories that you burn by lifting more weights and building more muscle because muscle burns more calories to have. So you can raise how many your daily needs are. Or you could simply eat less. It's really up to you. There's all these options. But what I'm getting at is, yeah, sure, 10 minutes to get shredded. Little misleading, right? 10 minutes to get shredded as long as you do it 23 times. And that'll get you 1 pound. So if you wanted to burn 10 pounds, you need to do this workout 233 times. That's all. That's all you got to do. Just do it 233 times and you totally can get 10 pounds off. Kind of seems irrational, right? 10-minute workout, my ass. So what this whole video is getting at is just don't believe this shit. Stop buying into this short-term fix shit. And if you go back to my older, I only have a couple of videos, my burn weight in 1 week video. That video was basically said, no, don't burn weight 1 week because that's dumb. Burn weight over time. So if you want a 10-minute workout that burns a lot of weight, you're just not going to pull it off. You need to put in the time. We're talking about, if you do it 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes a day. If you don't do it every day, 45 minutes. If you want to do it less, do it for an hour. And you probably will get to your goal eventually. It's going to take time. These 10-minute fixes, you know what that's called? That's called marketing. It's like, people got to make money, right? Here, buy my 10-minute workout. And the other thing is the abs. And I'm sure I'm going to cover this in another video. That get abs, get shredded abs by doing this ab workout and do every day, 8-minute ab workout. No, you don't get abs from working out your abs. You get abs from lowering your body fat. The abs are already there. And maybe you could bulk them a little bit, make them a little bit thicker. But for the most part, no, your abs are already there. You got to burn fat, get abs. So this whole thing, this roundabout way of me saying, stop buying into these stupid 10-minute workouts. If I ever give you a 10 minutes to get shredded workout, I'm probably just trying to sell you something. If I say, oh, here's a 15-minute workout, at least then, maybe I'll just say, hey, go do a really hard bike ride for 15 minutes. High-intensity interval cardio is a good warm-up or a good cool-down, or actually, honestly, it's a good way to just work out in general. You could do a high-intensity interval workout, because it really isn't lifting weights, generally, just a high-intensity interval workout. I squat, and then I take a break, and then I squat, and then I take a break. That's high-intensity interval training, correct? Yes, I know it's correct. So for the most part, most training already is set up like that, but if you're like, okay, I want to burn more calories, all right, if I want to burn more calories, I will work harder, take less breaks, and I'll try to do more intensity. And I like doing high intensity cardio. I like doing it. It's not as effective as people say it is. It is effective if you implement it correctly and you implement it with a good diet and all this and that. But for the most part, when people tell you that here's a 10-minute workout to get shredded, they're lying to you. Straight up lying to you. That is a way for them to get clicks, which, That's what we're here for, right? So can you fault them for that? Not really. But there's a lot of people out there who need a lot of help when it comes to losing weight and getting their health in check. And you are doing them a disservice by telling them that they can do it in 10 minutes a day, because everybody wants that quick fix. Everybody wants that way of doing shit faster and easier. There's not a faster and easier way unless you want to take drugs, or you want to get a surgery, or you want to do a crash diet, which I'm going to tell you long term is going to be bad for you. Actually, all those are going to be bad for you long term, most likely. The surgery, the jury's out on that. But for the most part, all the options for these fast, quick fixes are bad for you. They are bad for your longevity. Sure, I want to look lean at 30, but you're going to die at 50. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Look at a guy go ahead, look up Ronnie Coleman, see where he's at now. See what all of his, let's get this stuff done now. Look where it led him. His latter years are not going to be very comfortable. And that sucks. Ronnie Coleman generally seems like a really great guy. So that sucks. You need to worry about the long term. Stop worrying about a 10-minute fix. Start worrying about a 10-year fix. Start worrying about a 10-month fix. I don't care. 10-week fix. I don't know. 10 weeks will lead to better habits, so 10 weeks works too. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Fuck your 10-minute workout. Do what you got to do. Get your diet in check. Get your work in check. Get stronger. Get faster. Get more endurance. Get it all. Do it all. But stop worrying about short-term fixes. I'm going to say that a lot. And then now that you're a subscriber, thanks for that. You're going to hear that all the time from me. So let's go. Revan, how do people say goodbye on YouTube?
I don't know.
He doesn't know that either. Usually they just say, "Oh, see you later." You know what I say? What do I say when I'm saying bye?
I don't know.
I say, "That's right. This is the way. I have spoken."